It's good news. You know, I was there saying, listen, this could happen if the weather turned lousy. The weather's been fantastic. Do you feel that Europe is the all clear being sounded, or is there still risk?
Look, there's no question it is good news, but they're not out of the woods by any stretch. Look, the Chargers had a 27-0 lead and got caught up on quickly. Europe has benefited from, as you mentioned, good fortune in that they've had an unseasonably warm winter, coupled with the fact that storage levels are high, but a lot of that was due to rationing and, softening demand over the summer. Plus, they filled their storage reserves with Russian gas when Russian gas was still flowing. You add on to the fact that China demand has been down due to the fact that they hadn't fully reopened from COVID, and these were all favorable circumstances, but these circumstances can change in a hurry. No more Russian gas flowing in, and China could reopen, which would really make LNG tight again.
I don't know why you got to bring the pain of my Chargers into this, Neil, but I hear you. And just the other day, I think I tweeted something about it. I think you retweeted it, that the head of Germany is saying they're going to need massive amounts more liquefied natural gas to fill that gap, which I guess is good news for America. But the other story here is not, maybe it's I've made too much on storage and not enough on price, because you can outbid others for that gas, right? But if you're paying 6 times what we're paying, you do wonder how long that is sustainable. You look at the UK. Their public debt is now soaring because they're having to subsidize the cost of their energy disaster.
But that is why U.S. LNG is so important to this equation. Due to the structure of our contracts, you can redirect shipments, you can resell cargo, and that's really helped not just in terms of supply, but in keeping the price manageable. And as we hopefully ramp up U.S. LNG exports, that is only going to further help both on the supply side and the price side as well. U.S. LNG is so crucial at this time.
Let's talk about nuclear, Neil. It's been one of my favorite topics lately. It is. I know that it's not perfect. There are risks. You also have to get uranium, which is highly dangerous and lasts forever. You got to figure out something to do with all the spent rods and uranium when it's over. We are so obsessed with wind and solar, which can be great, right? They don't work all the time, but they can be great on the secondary side. Why aren't we having more grown-up discussions about nuclear power? I mean, we're still talking more about shutting them down than opening up. What's the actual reason? I can't find a logical reason why.
Look, I'm old enough to remember in the late aughts when we were talking about the potential for a nuclear renaissance in this country, possibly doubling the number of plants that we have. And we've gone in the opposite direction. We're shuttering plants. A lot of factors contributed to that. We had the post-Fukushima disaster in Japan led to enhanced safety requirements. You mentioned wind and solar. As wind and solar became more affordable, coupled with inexpensive natural gas, that put a lot of price pressure on nuclear, which strained the industry. And we sort of started to move away from what is our single greatest form of carbon-free baseload generation. I don't think we're on the precipice necessarily of another nuclear renaissance, but we are seeing a shift. There's been considerable investment made in the nuclear space. There is a recognition of the importance of nuclear power. And just recently, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission approved the first small modular reactor design. This is small nuke, it's scalable, and this could be really exciting and lead to that carbon-free nuclear future that we've been talking about for quite some time.